Hi, in this video, we are going to look into how you are going to accomplish your stop motion video document. Hello everyone, in this video, I'm going to be discussing on how you are going to be answering your UN SDG Film Festival document. Okay, this is a stop motion that you are going to plan before starting with your design. Okay, so what is UN SDG? So in the UN SDG is about the goal for the entire world, what they will be solving in the next 10 years. So this is an objective in which the 2030 that all leaders around the world will be focusing on these problems. Now, our statement of inquiry is understanding the human impact, okay, human impact on the environment that can foster creative expression to communicate ideas and pursue collaboration. So in this idea, the main idea is to collaborate with your partners and collaborate with anyone who is interested in this idea of solving different kinds of problems. Okay, now we have all of them: poverty, hunger, well-being, education, gender equality, and so forth. So we'll discuss that one in class. Now, here, the design is to create at least a 1-minute video, okay, for a group of 2. Now, this film is at least you're going to tackle at least one of the UN SDG. And then your role is a filmmaker, okay? You're a filmmaker, and then you're going to be competing in a film festival. Now, your audience is the moviegoers, all right? So this is a task that we're going to look into your investigation, okay? And we're looking into the investigation now. So A1 is explain and justify the need. Okay, to get a full mark, you need to explain and justify what is the global issue needed to be addressed, and then answer all of the guiding question in full. So what are the guiding questions? So here, you're going to be selecting one global issue and discuss the nature of the problem and trying to address. So for example, sea level rising. So if what is the problem on sea level rising? Okay, so you're going to discuss about that. So what is it? Now, for example, sea level rising, a lot of people don't, if it happens, there's not enough land for people to live or farm. Okay, so it affects them. And then the second question is, what is the connection with it? So the connection is, do you think which one is it going to be? Is it life below water or a climate action? So in my opinion, it will be climate action because there's global warming, and sea level rising does not really occur that in a year or two. So it is happening because of melting of ice caps. Okay. Now, what is the cause and effect for that? Okay, think about that. Now, the cause and effect, and then how would it be beneficial or not beneficial for people who are experiencing like that? What would the video address for your global issue? Okay, so this is going to be your guiding questions. So for A2 and A4, I combine this one. So you are going to write down 4 smart questions. Okay, later I'm going to discuss what is smart question. Now, and then you are prioritizing what is the importance of and explaining the research. And then for A4 is you're going to be describing the main findings. What is it about? Okay, and then give me your resource link. So here is a smart question. So smart question means, okay, it is specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Okay, so I will think of the topic you're going to have, and then think of a question that could answer the topic. Okay, now or direct to the topic. Now, specific, okay? How, what, where, when, who, okay? Those are starter questions that you need to help or you need to write into. Now, for example, in this example, this is not specifically for our task. This is how can we make a jewelry box made of wood? So this is a specific question. Okay, how would we be able to do it? And then, is it measurable? Okay, we can measure it, or is it achievable? Okay, we'll be able to make a jewelry box. Okay. Now, and next one is you're prioritizing if it is important, not important, or maybe so-so. Okay, so high, low, or medium. Okay, and then you're going to be explaining why am I going to be using this research question. Okay, why is it important to my topic? Okay, why are you researching this question, and then is it important in your topic? And then afterwards, when you research it, you got the resource link, okay, to get the answer. Then you are going to write down your summary, what you think about the answer, okay? So that will be your research summary. So what you have found out with your research, okay? So you need 4 of them to get a level of 7, 8, okay? So don't forget about that. Now, okay, so design specification for B1. Okay, so we're in the next level now, which our next criteria now, which is the development of ideas. Okay, so when we develop ideas, we want to make a clear goal. What is it going to be? In our minds, what is our plan? Okay, so here we're going to develop a list of success criteria. Okay, a success criteria is something that what would it be a good outcome. So we are using Access FM. Okay, so here in this success criteria, you may see that what is it about. So Access FM means aesthetic, cost, customer, environment, size, safety, function, and material. Okay, and then you can go through on what is a good and bad specification. Okay, and then afterwards, okay, afterwards you will be able to see what it is about. Okay, so afterwards, these are example of success criteria. Okay, now here is okay. Afterwards, we'll look into how you need to answer this one. So here, aesthetic means how would it look like? Okay, you will consider the appearance, color of the film you're going to be working. So any patterns that you would like to be looking into, or any themes that you want to say, or any layout your video will be. So, for example, it's an under the sea, or a place where it's in poverty area, or any locations. Okay, so that may be an aesthetic, the video's location. Okay, now the cost. So here I would look into time costs and then the material cost. Okay, how much will the material be you're going to be spending? Okay, a customer. So because this is a film, your customer is maybe the movie goers, and also the viewers of your film. So it will be around the world, maybe, and then it will be also viewed by different people. Okay, now this two you don't need to answer. And then size. Okay, the size is going to be about a minute long. So here an example. So my video size will be 1 minute because what? And then how many frames per second? So minimum of 15 frames per second. So to get good stop motion. What is the function? What is it? What's the video for? So, for example, to educate people to learn more about stop motion or to understand the UN SDG goals or specific problem. Okay, and material, what you are going to be using in the video. Okay, now afterwards, I'm expecting you to do some sketches. So here you are going to complete around 7 sketch if you're individual, or 15 frames, 15 sketch of storyboard. Okay, storyboard. So it's not number of storyboard, it's the frame in the storyboard. Okay, and then outline how to be making stop motion. So what is storyboard? Okay, okay. So these are example storyboard. Okay, here and see this one. This is an example of storyboard. So I would like you to have a drawing and then some words about it. You can do it as there's options. So I'm giving you some options in which you can do from paper templates that I provide, and then you can use a book creator or Google Slides. Some students ask that they can use a story jumper. Okay, you may use that one too. Afterwards, of course, you need to upload your storyboard. Now, for me to be able to see it, so you can put Google link or any of your video, or maybe it can be exported in a video or PDF file. Okay. Okay, when creating the video, you are now in the make a solution, plan and make a solution. Now, here, to create a solution of your storyboard, to create your stop motion, you can view these videos on how to create them. Okay, so this is exciting. Now, and then you can also view this link in which the past students have created for their stop motion video. Okay, now what do you need? You need a camera, a tripod, okay, blueprint or blue paint or tape that you can use, and also a backstage background. Okay, so what are your video requirements? So mainly we are using Stop Motion Studio, the blue one, because it's free. Okay, or the Stickbot Studio 2.0. Okay, I provided the link where you can download them and also start using them. Now, the video should be in landscape mode. Okay, and then the resolution is at least an HD. Okay, and then you may use a royalty-free music. Okay, now, and then the music editor, if after you made your stop motion, you can export them into iMovie or any of the video creator that you can use. Okay, now afterwards, you may also use YouTube thumbnail. I suggest you have Canva as a thumbnail. So just search YouTube thumbnail. Okay. Now, this is going to be in C1, C3, you are going to show how you plan it. So what is your process, what you have done, what are the tools you use, and when you finish them. Okay. Now, afterwards, you don't need to submit anything. You can submit it manage back, or your USB drive can be submitted to me. So for video submission. Now, here, the last one is for criteria to see how any changes that you made during the video. Okay, so it changes the final video from initial plan, which is from the sketch. What are the things that you have changed? Maybe you change all of them, why you need to change them, and then maybe some of them you need to change, and then why. If you follow the plan, How did you maintain the logical or planning in the video itself? Okay, now the D part. Okay, that is the last portion. So after you finalize your video, you are going to evaluate your video. All right, evaluate how your stop motion become. So from your original part, that's the success criteria, the design specification, you evaluate. Were you able to have the same idea of the success criteria for aesthetic, the cost, etc.? Okay, were you able to accomplish them? Yes or no, and then why? Okay, and then the last part, D4, is you're going to describe the impact. What do you think is it? Okay, so 3 outline of interaction with the stop motion video. So the video will be sent to you, and then you need to or the YouTube link, you need to send it to maybe your friend or your parents to evaluate what your video is, or any feedback from your message. Okay, so describe your feedback from different people. Was the video goals effective to deliver the message? Okay, so you have to get the feedback from your classmate or from your friend or from your parents. Okay, have fun making the video.